Hi everyone, it's Sincerely Luminous, and I have a pick a card reading for you guys. This one was a viewer requested pick a card reading, so I did go ahead and go with that today. So today's question is, who will I marry? So I do have 3 piles for you to choose from, beginning on the left with pile yellow, 2 blue, 3 purple. So before we do get started on the readings, this is just a reminder that this is a general reading. Take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate with you, it just might mean that the message is intended for somebody else and not for you, so please don't be offended by that. I do try to cover as much as I can in my readings so that hopefully something gets passed on to the right person or to several of you that need to know. So if you have already selected your pile, go ahead and refer to the timestamps in the description box below. If not, for those of you who do like my little pause with the 3 breaths to kind of get you in the zone to know which one should I choose, we'll go ahead and get that started. So for those of you hanging out with me for a little bit, let's go ahead and take our 3 deep breaths. So beginning with 1, so deep breath in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now on this last one, I want you to take that deep breath in, but when you do, I want you to kind of envision white light surrounding you and in your mind. So use your imagination. Just when you take that deep breath in, imagine white light, and then when you exhale, I want you to exhale dark. Just picture darkness in your mind. So go from white to dark. So last breath, breathe in light, exhale dark, and get rid of all the dark energies around you. So just ask yourself the question, who will I marry? Who will I marry? And whatever your gut is telling you to go with that one. Sometimes it can be your favorite color, sometimes you're drawn to the opposite color, and there's a reason for it. So just trust your gut, trust it, and go with it. So hopefully that helps, and with that we'll go ahead and get started, you guys. So see you at your piles. Hi, group number 1, you guys are my yellow group, even though this thing has pink on it. So we're just gonna go with yellow. So here's the question, who will I marry? And before we get started, just thank you guys so much for viewing. I do appreciate it, and thank you for participating in this pick a card reading. I'm really excited to see what we can find out about the person that you're going to marry. So I do have oracle cards picked out. There are a couple things that I'm gonna do during the reading. The reason I do most of it off because I shuffle, and I shuffle a lot. For some reason I feel like I need to shuffle quite a bit to get the right cards, and that's why I don't do it, most of them on video when I'm recording. So I believe I have everything I need. I might have to pause to get my tarot cards because I don't see them in front of me right now. So let's go ahead and pause real quick while I grab that. I have everything else, and that's the one thing I'm missing. And the tarot cards I did save, and there's the guidance, how they view love, or their outlook on love. I'm going to be doing on shuffling on screen as well, and we're going to try to get a time frame of when you might meet them, when you might marry them, that sort of thing. So we're kind of going to go with that. So I'm going to pause real quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I'm back. So let's go ahead and get started, because I feel like we're going to have quite a bit to go through. So you guys have, I'm calling this a sheep. So with the sheep, what I was trying to figure out, I'm like, well, there's got to be some, quality, especially if you have a spirit animal of this sheep. So for the sheep, what I'm getting is that they're really humble, very just simple, joyful, innocent, noble, honest kind of people. So just overall really positive vibes just to begin with. And then with the yellow card, for me, yellow always I associate that with the sun, and sun kind of being like warmth, happiness, growth, just positive person is what I'm getting. So what we'll go ahead and do, let's get these oracle cards all on the side. So I'm gonna move the sheep over here and hopefully that'll stay. I'm gonna hopefully have enough space for everything that I have here. I have quite a bit of oracle cards. Yeah, you guys are gonna see everything that I got. And I did use my self-made cards. These ones are just kind of my general life cards. So with this one for you group number 1, group yellow, life lesson. So that might be the theme for your soulmate, kind of what they might have, some karmic depths, just things that they need to learn in this lifetime, and maybe that's impacting the time frame as to why you haven't met them or what their focus is in this lifetime. So let me go ahead, we'll get these cards sorted out. And so we're gonna get with start with this one, the princess who never smiled. So we have healing. Card number 2, the wood maiden, trust. And if you didn't see the last video, I love those fairy tale cards. I really do. I love the artwork on them. Going back to your person, doubt and calmness. And these are the wild offering tarot oracle cards. Sorry, move that over there. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So that's going to be interesting. I have not pulled that card before, so that one's new to me. And then for the animals, just adding on to the sheep, we have the kangaroo and the heron. So I'm going to put these over here. And we're almost done, you guys. We're almost there. Caring connection and message in a bottle. Trying to make room for everything. Hopefully we'll figure it out. And then I did pull 3 of the tea leaf cards. So we have well, bridge, and dragon. I like the dragon. That's cool. Okay, we're going to put these on here. And that is the oracle cards that I was going to pull. So we're just using traditional tarot. So let's find out what else we can find out about your person. I hear like a motorcycle right now, so I'm kind of wondering if your person's like really into cars, motorcycles, fast cars, you know. Maybe they have like a muscle car. I'm picturing like a Mustang, Camaro, maybe even a Lamborghini. I don't know, maybe, right? Could be. Okay. So I have 2 cards. So far you have the King of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So we're gonna put these here, and I actually wanted to get one more, so we're just gonna ask for one more card. Spirit. And now you know why I shuffled all these other cards before. This is why, as I don't want to take too much of the time. I kind of want to just get into the reading already, but I felt like with some of these cards, I just needed to wait until the reading started to do. Okay. And you have the 9 of Pentacles for your 3rd card. So I am going to pause the video real quick. I just need to get a cup of water. Sorry guys for the 3rd. Be right back. Okay, and I had to turn the fan on, so if you hear a buzzing, that's just the fan. So we got a lot. We got a lot, and we're just going to be focusing on what your person is like, personality traits. Maybe we can get an idea of what, you know, they've been through. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come through. But we got a lot, you guys. We do have a lot. Let me just make sure that's in focus. Okay. So I'm just going to take a minute to pick up on everything that we have here, because like I said, there's quite a lot. Okay. Let me get started. So going back to the life lessons up here, I should get my little like wand thing. Give me a second, you guys. Yeah, I got my little wand here. Yeah, there you go. Like, where is it? Okay, and that way I can point to everything. So life lessons, I'm tying that one to the healing card over here, and the princess who never smiled. So I don't think that they don't smile. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think what I'm just focused on the healing part. So I feel like they've gone through a lot in their life. There's stuff that they've had to learn. There's stuff that they have to heal from. And that's probably part of the reason why you haven't met just yet. I feel like they have to do some soul searching on their end before the connection can become complete. Now, if this is actually someone that you are with, maybe the reason you haven't gotten engaged yet is because of that healing that still needs to happen, and stuff that they know intuitively. And that might be probably why, like, they may not know exactly, okay, this is why I'm holding back, but in their head it's something else, like, I have to deal with this, I have to work on this, you know, I got to take care of my business first before I can propose to this person. So just going, the two of those, trust, I mean, obvious with that one, I feel like they are a very trusting person. I feel like this is someone that you're going to be able to trust. I feel like they're just going to bring in these rays of sunshine into your life. I'm really drawn to that right there. I feel like this person is just going to really bring this happiness into your life, and that you're going to marry. And it kind of goes back, for me, it goes back to the Nine of Cups, because that's talking about having your wishes come true. And I feel like this person is just gonna make you so happy. Like, they're gonna be everything that you've ever wanted in a person. And since I'm looking at that, especially with the King of Cups, I feel like they just have all this emotion, like this deep emotional connection to you. You guys are gonna share, and they're gonna be very, very caring and romantic, and just, yeah, you know, I feel like they're just gonna satisfy you in all kinds of areas of life. And I also feel like they're very abundant. I feel like they, for some reason, I'm getting like they're very career oriented as well. And I feel like that's where that abundance is coming in. And I also get the impression that some of these, that the person you're going to marry is very good at manifesting things. Like having things, like they just attract all good things into their life is what I'm getting. And there's a sense of calmness with their personality. I'm getting that they're just, I don't get like any kind of drama with them, and I don't feel like they're over emotional. I feel like they're in control of their emotions, and that's why they have that sense of calmness. Now they do have the they are going to have their insecurities about themselves, they really do, but I feel like it's just kept at a minimum. I don't feel like, it's kind of hard to explain it. I just feel peaceful with your person. Like, I just feel like a sense of peace. I feel like very laid back type of person, kind of goes with the flow. I'm not sensing like go, 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 like they're on the move constantly. I feel like they kind of progress in a way, if that makes any sense. Probably not. With the message in a bottle, I feel like they're a very good communicator. I feel like they're going to be able to express themselves to you very easily. There's going to be times though where, because of the doubt, they might be a little scared too. And I don't think because they're scared of you. I think they're just kind of like just unsure of themselves at times. I think probably when it comes to love more than anything. But I feel like you guys are going to share this very, very deep, caring connection, and that's going back to it. I feel like you both are just going to have your wishes fulfilled with each other, is what I'm getting from it. And the well, that kind of just goes back to what I was saying, you know, going back to the wishes. You know, you got your Nine of Cups over here. Let me move that. And then the family wishes coming true. So yeah, I feel like you guys are just going to, you know, you guys are just going to be what each other wants and needs in this lifetime with the well. And you have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So yeah, I feel like they're just very, very calm. They think things through. They're not in a rush. They probably see all aspects of the situation. And it's not where they're just trying to like put a band-aid on things, you know, how like that approach, like, oh well, we'll just do this and kind of like a temporary fix. Like I feel like they look deeper into the surface so that they can take care of things, and it's not where they just leave it, you know, take the easy way out, the lazy way out. No, I feel like your person, that's why they're so successful in life too, is because they take a deeper look into things and they're able to resolve issues. They like in a crisis, like if there was some type of emergency, I feel like everyone else would be panicking, but your person would be the calm one. Like they would be the one guiding everybody. You know, that's what I'm getting with your person. And then with the dragon, beware of self-delusion. So I think that just goes back to the doubts. Honestly, I feel like, you know, they have the self-doubts about them. They have those insecurities. Very calm and collected, though. Very calm and collected. But just like with anybody, they do have their self-doubts about themselves. I don't think it's about, you know, I don't want to say it's about their looks. I just feel like sometimes they doubt. Okay, this is like I'm getting a message right now. They doubt what they're capable of. They doubt their worth when it comes to love, even though they have so much to offer. That's the message I'm getting. And I feel like this person is just gonna think so highly of you, though, and they're just kind of gonna be like doubting, like, do I even deserve this person? So let's go to the Heron. Detachment, faith, harmony. Yeah, so very harmonious. I feel like they're just really in control of everything. They might have a deep faith, and that's probably why they're able to analyze situations, go through life. I feel like they know that kind of like everything happens for a reason with them, and they get that. So it's like, okay, something's happening, and you just feel like, you see how he's just the bird, the heron is like just looking out there. Like maybe your guy is like a daydreamer at times too, but I feel like he's just deep in thought. You know, he's always analyzing everything. So you might have someone who overanalyzes stuff, and that's where it causes them to reach that point of doubt, because they just overthink everything, and they, you know, flip it left, right, up, down, like they're trying to figure everything out, and it just causes all those doubts within them. But I don't think it's overpowering. I think they do just have their insecurities about themselves. On the card itself, it says you're being guided to follow your inner wisdom, find clarity, and focus on your purpose, passion, and joy. Begin now to reinvent yourself and your life. You are a powerful co-creator with limitless inner wisdom and infinite potential. So yeah, with the co-creator, I think that goes back to being a manifester. They can manifest, they attract things into their life. I don't really think they know that they do it. Like, I think it just happens for them, to be honest. Inner wisdom, so it is, yeah, they have that clarity. They do have that sense of clarity with them, and they're able to figure things out. Now let's go to your next card, which is the kangaroo. Stability, faith, determination. So you guys, yeah, you have a very faithful person, because in both of the cards, faith is the second thing. And when I look at it, it's not like faith is first on one card and last on another. It's in the middle. So I feel like at the middle of everything, faith is like the center of their world in a way. Like they always find, I'm not going to say that, you know, religious, because you can be very spiritual without having to be religious. So, but I think that they do trust that there is more, you know, than the surface, and that's why they have that approach to life and understanding. because they get it. So yeah, I feel like for faith, I feel like this is very going to be the center of their world. That's going to be something very important to them. That's part of their priorities in life. And stability, yeah, I mean, they're successful. Like I said, I don't have anything here talking about career, work, that sort of thing, but I really do believe that they are very successful in what they do, and they have that stability in their life. And that's why that calmness is coming in too, because you're stable. You're not kind of just like all over the place and losing your crap, you know, your sense of mind, and like, oh my gosh, you know, just losing it. No, I feel like your person's very calm, cool, collected. And determination. They're very determined in what they do. So I feel not stubborn. I'm not getting stubborn at all. Probably a little hard-headed at times. But yeah, I feel like, you know, that's what they are. So those are the cards. Now what I wanted to do is I wanted to draw the Whispers of Love oracle cards. And what I wanted to find out is what is their approach or outlook on love. So let me do that. Yeah, and I just realized I forgot that one card that's buried underneath your fortune. So I'm going to do that in a second. I just want to shuffle these real quick. Let me actually do that because then I'll get sidetracked. So this is Trust a Niggle. And I hope you guys didn't hear anything else. That's Niggle. Please don't tell me you heard something else. I don't need that. Okay. I'm going to read this one because, like I said, I have not drawn that card before. Or if I have, it's been a long time. Okay. That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying, niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body. I don't know where it cut off, you guys. With what I was reading, though, I don't know where I cut off. I'm so sorry. I knew it was close to probably shutting off. But what I'm getting with this card is that they're very intuitive. I feel like they're very in tune with their body, with stuff that they feel like I just feel like they're a very intuitive type of person that's going back to their faith, and like it's something where it kind of just bothers them. Like they get that feeling like, okay, what is this? What am I trying? Like, what is this about? So yeah, I feel that's really what I'm getting. I just feel like they are very in tune with their body and intuitive. So I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very just spiritual, very probably already awakened or in that path to it, and that might be part of their life lessons. And you probably are dealing with, I want to say, like an old soul, just because of that. And especially with the healing, I feel like there's stuff that they need to heal from past lives possibly as well. Okay, now going back to the Whispers of Love. So let me go back to that. This is what we're trying to figure out, is what is their outlook on love. So, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. That's the first one. We're going to do 3 of these. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. And the last one, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. I'm going to put that over there. Hopefully that's still within the frame. Yeah. Okay. So this, yeah, just what is their approach, outlook on love. So I do feel like they're going to be very, very supportive of you and the relationship. They're going to make that effort. They're going to put in that work with you. They really just genuinely want it to last and, make it work out. With you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. I feel like whatever you decide, like whatever your interests are, whatever your passion is, they're going to be there for you. They're going to be, it goes back to the being supportive to me, because they're going to support your dreams, your wishes, whatever you want to do and accomplish in life. They're going to be your number one fan. They really are. They're just going to be supportive. They're going to think that you're so amazing, that you're just like this radiant, beautiful being that's in their life. And that's, they're not going to put, like, I feel like they're not going to be controlling with that too. I feel like they're going to give you the freedom to be who you want to be, let you do the things that you want, and they're not going to put restrictions on it. Like, I feel like they're going to let you be free, like, like a horse, like when they're just running free in, what do you call it? Not the grass, but you know what I mean. The meadow, I don't know. I feel like they're going to let you be that type. Like, you're going to have that freedom. You're not going to be tied down. They're going to let you be who you are, and they're going to love you for it. And that goes to the love who you are. Like, they're going to put you on this pedestal. And that also kind of goes with the Nine of Pentacles, because I feel like when they meet you, they're going to see you as that independent, successful, beautiful, just caring, optimistic, happy person. And they want to just keep that. They want to keep that, not personality, but they don't want you to lose that, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You guys probably already know what I'm trying to say, and I just can't figure out the words that I'm trying to say. And I think that they're going to accept you for who you are. They are not going to, flaws and all, I don't think this is going to be someone who's going to be like nitpicking you. Oh, you're not this, you're not that. I feel like they're just really going to be so grateful and thankful of you. They're going to see you as a divine, delightful person. I really do. And that is what I have with those. So that's for the outlook. And then finally, actually, I have two more things, you guys. I have months of the year. So what I'm going to do with these tea leaves, let's see first if we can get like, we'll ask first about their birth month. So let's try to do that. So let me shuffle these. So the first one is going to be August, which is funny because we're in the month of August right now. This will be a timeless reading though, but at the time this was recorded, this was in August. And we're just going to do one more. August and March. So, there's going to be a couple different ways to look at it. Either they're born in the month of August or March. They could be born late summer, springtime. That's early springtime, I want to say it's springtime. I don't know exactly the dates of everything, you guys. So if you want to comment and let me know, go ahead. It'll help the next person. The other thing too is that they might have a birth month between the months of August through March. So you're talking a few months there. So those are the two with that. And what we're going to do next is when would you marry this person? Because, why not? Are you going to have a summer wedding? You're going to have a fall, spring? Maybe you already know, but maybe they'll convince you of otherwise. Let's find out. Okay. And we'll do just 3 months. We'll do 3 months and, go from there. So, January. So, you might have a winter wonderland type of wedding if you are getting them married in the month of January. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 more. August. Wow. August keeps coming up, you guys. I don't know. August might be a very special month. Maybe you're gonna get married on his birthday. I would hope not. You know, just keep it separate. That's how I look at it. Keep the birthdays, keep the special events separate. One more. May. So spring. So you got January, August, or May that you may marry this person. You have winter, you have summer, and you have spring. So sorry people who thought you were getting married in fall, because apparently you're not. That's what I'm getting though. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, comment below, share the video as well. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys stopping by, for all the support. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed recently. I really do appreciate it. But thank you guys so much. Sending you love, light, positivity, and well wishes for the future. So thank you, group number 1, yellow pile. Bye. Sorry, pile number 1. I am so sorry. There's one more thing I wanted to do. I did want to do an angel guidance for you guys. Just real quick. See what kind of advice Spirit has for you. What Spirit, you know, your angels, your ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, what guidance do they have for you? Wow, shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your words concerning money. We'll guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. So this is one of my favorite cards. This is beautiful, you guys. Going back to the abundance, I feel like you are probably going to attract this person once everything starts aligning for you in your life. Once you really start to like feel all the abundance coming into your life, whether it be financially, love, and with love I'm referring to the people close to you, as far as friends, family, your soul tribe. You know, I feel like that's going to be part of it. If you're feeling like your health, it's everything. I feel like that's possibly when it's going to happen. And once you get into that 9 of Pentacles, like you're just really accepting being single, enjoying it, living your best life on your own, filling your cup, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, the abundance is going to come in. And part of that abundance will be the person that you're gonna marry. So yay, congrats you guys, that's beautiful. I am so sorry I tried cutting you guys off earlier, I just remembered. But thank you again for tuning in. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, and thank you again. Bye guys. Hey, group number 2, you guys are my blue pile. I love synchronicities. In my last video there was one synchronicity that I loved, and it was with the pink card group. With you guys, I did also get a synchronicity. The blue card is what I picked first, and then afterwards when I was selecting the little like animals to put on top, the blue one was what came up. So this just solidifies it for me. Blue might be your person's favorite color. Start with that. But before we do begin, just a reminder, this is a general reading. Please only take what resonates. Leave anything that is not meant for you on the table. Just accept that Spirit, you know, meant it for somebody else who needed to hear it. This is in the future though, so you know, you may or may not be able to resonate, but hey, this is a little bit more fun type of reading too. But hey, if you're dating this person, yay, congrats. I mean, this will be a confirmation of it. But with that being said, oracle cards are selected already. There are a few things that I am going to be shuffling during the reading itself, because I did want to wait until I was recording to do that. So I will let you guys know. So let's go ahead and get started. So you guys have the Fox. I feel like your person is going to be kind of I want to say like a smart aleck. I feel like they're very cunning. They know what they're doing. I feel like they might be a little bit of a player, a little bit of a flirt. I feel like they're very playful, energetic, fun. I feel like they're going to be very attractive as well. And like I was saying, blue might be their favorite color. Blue also is associated with the throat chakra, so they might be really good at communication as well. So that's pretty good. But you see this one's sleeping, has their eyes closed, so maybe you got someone who can be a little bit lazy at times, but once they're awake, they're just like on the move kind of thing. So we're gonna put this little guy over here. All the different oracle cards. I did do my self-made ones, and this self-made ones is kind of more of I want to say kind of more life themed, so there's just different themes in life, different aspects of it. And for your person, for the person that you're going to be marrying, wow, I had to take a second there, soul connection. So for you guys, you are dealing with your soulmate, your twin flame, possibly somebody that you've known in past life or lives. You know this person. Just, I mean, is there more? Like, what else do you need to know? You're marrying your soulmate, you guys. That's, congrats. That's so special. And there you go. That's your blue. So I have a lot of oracle cards, so just bear with me. I don't mean to sigh. I notice I sigh a lot, and I don't sigh to be mean. I just gotta, like, I have to regroup. Alright, now, with these first oracle cards, these are the fairy tale oracle cards, and I only wanted 2. You guys got 3, and I feel like it goes back to your little fox guy that you're gonna marry. You got the Little Mermaid, Sacrifice, as your first fairy tale card. The Poison Apple, Jealousy. And Water and Salt, Truth. Okay. Getting on to the next cards. What am I going to put up there? Let's do the, I think this is the Work Your Light. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. I'll put her up there. A Never-Ending Story, which kind of seems very fitting. Patience. You know, I really don't see this card. I use this deck quite a bit, and honestly, I don't see patience come up too often, so that's very nice to see that one. And for the other 2, Travel and Work. Trying to get it all in the frame, as always. For the spirit animal, you guys have Tiger and Elephant. And then for the tea leaf cards, you got Mountain, Older Man. Like, why do they have to draw the guy so creepy, you guys? Like, why? I noticed that on that. Like, I don't mean to be mean, but dude, that guy's kind of scary looking. Tiger. Tiger's my spirit animal, so I love that. Okay. And that is what we got for your oracle cards. We're going to go ahead and get started with the tarot cards. These are part of the ones that I'm going to be shuffling on deck. If this is your first video seeing on my channel, I kind of touch on the fact that I don't like shuffling on camera all the time, just because I'm one of those people who has to shuffle. I had someone do a reading for me, and when she did it, I noticed that she had to shuffle quite a bit before she actually asked the question. So I don't know if that's just the spirit guides, my angels, ancestors around me kind of thing, and it's just been passed on to me. So yeah, okay, but I'm trying. We're gonna try to get 3 tarot cards. One card just came up, and it's the Queen of Cups. So I'm just going to try to see if I can get a couple more. If not, I might just have to cut Oh, nope. Okay, there's 2. Just looking for one more. Okay, I'm taking them all. 3 turned over, and I only wanted 1, but I am taking what I get. So, like I said, Queen of Cups. We're gonna put her down here. Hopefully you guys can see her somewhat. There we go. It's a little bit better. The Empress is what came up. And then you have the 7 of Swords. I hope I have enough room. The 3 of Pentacles. And ta-da! You have the 4 of Wands. Congrats. Okay. So those are the ones I was going to focus on. Yeah, let's see what I can get. And just give me a minute or 2 as I kind of just gather everything. What really caught my attention though, just to start off the bat, was the 7 of Swords, and I feel like that goes back to your fox energy. Like, I feel like he's just very cunning, very flexible, knows how to work their way out of issues, a very smart, intelligent person. I feel like they're going to be like a smooth talker kind of feel. I kind of get, how do I say this? I get like the vibes like of a car salesman. Like, they know, like, they're just really, like, that goes back to the throat chakra, sorry, too. Like, they just know how, I mean, I don't want to say they're a Casanova. I get like they're just very smooth. It's very smooth with their words. They know how to say the right things. Like, if you, like, they know how to butter you up. They're gonna, I feel like they're gonna be very like whispering like sweet nothings in your ear kind of person, and they're gonna be very, very good and romantic with their words, and they're not gonna play around. Like, they'll let you know what they want, and they're very confident person that you guys have, my Fox group. And yeah, you know, with Foxy, I feel like you got a very attractive person on your hands too, you know. Let's just add to that. And what I wanted to go back to was the Queen of Cups and the Empress. So this is not, you know, this is just the qualities that we're looking at. Now, if you are, you know, female asking about a female, or you're a guy asking about a female, then, you know, I think that'll be a little bit more different. She'll be your Queen of Cups and Empress. If you're a girl, female asking about a guy, I feel like he's still going to have those same qualities. I feel like he's in touch with his feminine side, and just very nurturing, caring, can be emotional at times, might be a little hard-headed. I don't, you know, I'm just getting overall energy. I think you're dealing with a spiritual person as well, very successful. They own it, is what I'm getting. They own it. Then with the 3 of Pentacles and the work hard, I do feel like they are hard workers. They get shit done. They're not going to be like half-assing anything. I feel like once they're in, they're taking care of stuff. They're doing what they need to. They know what they have to do. They're going to do that. Okay. Sorry, sidetrack. I always do this. I get like messages. Like, I was moving, going to move the tarot cards so that I can move the way I'm sitting. And so, at the bottom of the deck was the King of Swords. So I feel like that goes back to your Fox as well. Like, they're very, like, they can communicate. They're good with words, you know? Okay, so anyways, going back to what I was saying. Work, yeah. I feel like they're dedicated in a way. I don't feel like they're a lazy person. I feel like they know what they need to do. They're gonna get it done, and they don't play around. Like, I feel like they're just responsible people that you're a responsible person that you're dealing with, your soulmate. And I'm gonna call it your soulmate because you guys have a soul connection. So sorry, you're marrying your soulmate. I mean, who hates that? Like, who would hate that? I'm happy. I'm happy for you guys. That's awesome. Let's see. We got a lot. Oh my gosh, you guys. Why am I so damn slow? I swear. You guys have the tiger twice. So, let's read that card. We'll read both of them. Starting with the tea leaf, doing something risky, taking a chance. Goes back to that damn fox, you guys. You know, like, they're just very cunning. I don't want to say like troublemaker, but they're gonna push. They're gonna push to see how far they can get. So just as a side note, with this person, make sure you reinforce your boundaries because they can possibly take advantage of it. It's still your soulmate, but you know, take care of yourself too. Be like, hey, you can do that shit outside, but not with me. You know, keep your shit together with me. You may not play, but I don't play either. So just stand your ground with this person too. So that was the first one. Then for the card down here, it says courageous, dynamic, inner strength. You're being guided to begin a new journey, one that is exciting and purpose driven. You have everything you need to confront adversity and turn it into an opportunity. Fiercely pursue what you desire. You are an amazing life force with limitless power and potential. Yeah, you guys have like a strong person that you're just dealing with. You know, I feel like they just have a way, like when I was saying about confronting adversity and turning it into an opportunity, like I just feel like they're kind of maybe like manifestors, or just like they're able to switch things around. So like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like something where someone can see, like if you're dealing with a problem and someone's like, oh, well, you know, this is an issue. And they're like, no, it's not. This is how it is. Like, they're very good at puzzle solving. Like, that's what I would get. Like, they just have a way of changing things. So what one person will see something as an issue. They're like, no, like, this is this. Like, yeah, I feel like they're just very good with that. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry if it doesn't. I don't know how to explain it in a better way. I'm sorry. But I just feel like they just turn like anything that's a setback, like it's a building block. If that, hopefully that makes more sense. So something that might stop other people and they're like, okay, I'm done. They're like, no, I'm going to overcome it. And this is going to help me lead me forward into what I'm trying to get done. That's what I feel like you're doing. I feel like you're just dealing with someone who's just, yeah, just a lot of inner strength. Like, they're not going to back down. You have a fighter on your hands, and they're smart about it too. And then the other animal that you got was the elephant. Affectionate, intelligent, physical strength. I feel like you are dealing with somebody who takes very well good care of their body. That's why they're in good physical strength. They might, because of the fox and the tiger, they might be a runner. They might be into track and field. They might be into a sport where a lot of running is incorporated. I'm thinking football, possibly soccer. If you're from outside the United States, then United States soccer or football versus soccer, you know, for what football is around the world. What else? I do feel like they might lift weights quite a bit. I feel that's possibly going with that. I feel like they are going to be taller than you. When it comes to your relationship, you are going to be dealing with someone who is very affectionate and loving and caring. And so, like, yeah, I just get the picture of you guys, like, you know, sitting on the couch, kind of cuddling together, and then like he'll be whispering in your ear, kind of things. So, yeah. Very smooth talker, and intelligent, no doubt. You are not dealing with an idiot. I feel like that goes back to the cunning and knowing what to do, saying the right words. That's what you got there. Older man, so yeah, this person is possibly going to be older than you. I do have numbers. Let's find out. I have some numbers. Let's see how. Okay. we're doing by years, so either he is only a few months older than you, or up to 6. Okay, so this person, your soulmate, there can be an age gap between 0 years to 6 years. So I hope that helps. Patience, I feel like they're gonna be patient. Like they kind of know that things work out in their favor, so they're like, okay, forget it, that's cool. I'll take care of this other stuff that I got to take care of. Never ending story, I do believe that just goes back to your soul connection. I feel like there's stuff that, whatever happened in your past lives didn't get resolved and it's continuing this lifetime. If you already know who this person is, it might be kind of like on again, off again kind of connection where timing just doesn't work out in your favor yet. But it's happening. I mean, look at the time. Like, time's starting to run out. That soul connection is going to be kicking in soon. And align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? That reminds me of the puzzle. Like, they just have a way of figuring things out. I feel like they have a different viewpoint. Like, yeah, that goes back to what I was saying about how they, how one person sees one way and then your person sees it a totally different way. I feel like that's kind of what it's, going into. Sorry, I have my wand that I was supposed to use, so this is a little bit more nicer. But yeah, I feel like they just have a different outlook on life and situations, and they're able to figure things out easily. Truth, yeah, I feel like you're going to be dealing with an honest person. They might be very smooth in what they say, but I feel like they're going to be honest and direct with you. I feel like they're not going to play. I mean, they are going to be very playful as far as their personality, but when it comes to you, when it comes to serious matters, they're just going to be upfront and honest. They're going to be able to communicate with you and be like, hey, look, this is the issue. This is what's going on, which is probably refreshing, but kind of might be a little bit scary at times, just because they might be a little bit too direct at times. And then you have the poison apple, jealousy. So you might be dealing with someone who can be a little bit jealous at times. It happens. That's really what I'm getting. But I'm also really drawn to the hair, because you have the dark hair here, and then you have the dark hair here, and then you have the dark hair here. So I feel like, and then even dark hair here. So I feel like your person, your soulmate, might have darker hair. So really dark hair. But it also might be possible that you're dealing with somewhat of a blonde in this case. And then you have the Little Mermaid, sacrifice. So I feel like even though they're playful, even though they're kind of a jokester, prankster, I feel like when it comes to love, when it comes to you, they will give you their world. Like, how the Little Mermaid gave up her voice so that she could spend time with her Prince Eric. I feel like that's what your person will be like with you. I feel like whatever they have to offer, that's what they're going to give to you, and that they want to do for you. They want to give you everything because they see you as their world, and they're going to be like, here's my heart, and that's what they're gonna do. I feel like they're just gonna have that kind of approach, which is very, very sweet. So I think, yeah, you have a very sweet romantic person. And you have down here we have the Four of Wands. So I feel like you guys are going to have a very stable, committed relationship, and I feel like that goes back to them. They are going to be very committed, they're going to be loyal, they're going to be giving, they're going to be there for you. And it's your soulmate. So, and this is the soulmate card on top of it. So you guys, you got 2 soulmates. Let me see if there's anything else. You have the 4-4, so 4 and 4, so I feel like that's just another confirmation right there. 7 being a number of spiritual number, so soul connection, going back to your souls and a never-ending story. is what I have. Patience, that's actually another 7, so you have 2 7s right there, so that's beautiful, you guys. Let me go. I didn't touch on the travel card just yet. And travel, I feel like they just enjoy traveling. I feel like you have a well-traveled person. They like going places. I feel like they like going exotic places. I feel like they probably I feel like they like places with the water, so they might be going to the beach. I feel you know, they might just kind of kick back on the beach sort of thing with that. And then you have the mountain, major challenge to overcome, so that might be the reason why you have not committed or married this person just yet. I feel like there's this mountain that they have to get over, that they have to get through before everything just clicks, before everything just aligns perfectly, which is beautiful. Okay, now what I have is the months of the year. So first what we're going to find out is what month were they born. So let's do that. August. Okay. And May. So they might either be born in the month of August, the month of May. They might be born late summer, early summer, late spring time. They might be more born between the months of August or May. So do your research. I don't know exactly. I want to say like Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. From there, I don't know. I'm giving you what I know. That's all I know off the top of my head. So you can take a look at that if you do want to find out what kind of signs they are. Okay, so the next one is the most important question. What month will you marry your person? And as I'm looking, the timer's at 11:11 on this, so let's see. I'm gonna shuffle these. February. We're gonna do 3 of these. January. So I feel like early in the year, early, you know. And September. Okay, so oops, okay. September, that's kind of end of summer, you know, because I know that's a lot of people going back to school and all that. So January, February, still winter time. September, like late summer. Yeah, so you can either be getting married in one of those months, or you can have a wedding like early in the year, a winter type wedding. So it could be even going back like November, December, March kind of thing. September, you have late summer, so maybe a month of August, September, possibly even going into the month of October. I think fall doesn't usually begin like November, I want to say. So you might have. The next thing that we're going to do is the Whispers of Love tarot deck. We're going to see what is their outlook or approach to love. So give me a minute while I shuffle. There's 2 right there. I'm doing 3 of these in each pile, so so their approach, you have focus on love as the first one, be supportive, and let's one more. Those actually like flew out on their own. So I'm just going to shuffle it a little bit more. Get that last one. Speak the language of love. All right. So beautiful energies for you guys. And the first one, so this is their approach, outlook on love. Focus on love, look for the good in everyone, which is very beautiful. I feel like they see beyond the surface with people, you know, like I see people that are different, they can find their good qualities. They find the beauty within, which is very, very sweet. You know, we need a lot more of that in this world. So that's very, very beautiful. Be supportive, make a genuine effort to show that to show you care. So I feel like they are going to be able to express their love to you. They're going to want to be there for you. Whatever goals, ambitions you have in this life, I feel like they are going to be there. They're not going to be like, oh, ha ha ha, you're kind of stupid for that. Like, no, I feel like they're going to be there to back you up. They're going to help you. They're going to protect you. They're going to, because, you know, I feel like, you know, how's the angel watching over her? Like, I feel like that's why they're going to be very protective over you. And they want things to happen for you. And then to speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So yeah, going back to the throat chakra, they are going to be able to fully express themselves. They are going to have those sweet nothings. They are going to be good with words. Your wedding, like I feel like his wedding vows are going to be beautiful. I feel like they're going to bring you to tears because they're going to make you so emotional, because they're going to be very deep. And it's like there's going to be like no secrets. I feel like he's just going to put everything out there for you, and I feel like he's gonna be able to communicate. And I feel like he might be the type of person where he might leave you like little love notes here and there, or like if he's gonna text you throughout the day, he's gonna be the type of person that's just gonna be, you know, reminding you how much you mean to them, how special you are, that sort of thing. So that is what I have, and the final thing that I am doing is the angel card. I wanted to see what, for you guys, this is for you, just a bonus, what guidance does the universe, angel, spirit guides have for you. So let's find out. Okay, beautiful. You guys got Cupid. We send you great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so what do I have? Looking at that, I feel like you have really shown a lot of love and kindness, gentleness to the people in your life. I feel like you've radiated love in your life, and love for yourself on top of that. And it's like Cupid is on its way, if you know, Cupid hasn't struck already, with your soulmate. I feel like, you know, it's just, you just open your heart chakra, and opening it up is like allowing all this love to come back. And part of the love that's going to be coming back is your soulmate. So with Cupid, I feel like keep doing what you're doing. You are absolutely on the right path to reuniting with your soulmate. You know, this is really beautiful. I'm really happy for you guys. This is just so special, you know, having that type of soul connection with another person. Beautiful. And it's just, yeah, I have no words. I'm just like, I'm smiling because it's so beautiful. It's so precious in life. So that is what I have for you guys. Pile number 2, my Blue Fox group. Thank you so much for tuning in and participating again. If this resonates, if you know, please let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, because I do basically all I'm posting is pick a card readings. So, you know, if you want to subscribe, go ahead and click on that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you do get notified when I post my next pick a card reading. But with that being said, just thank you guys so much again, sending you love, light, positivity, and well wishes for your happy future. So thank you. Bye guys. Hi, pile number 3. You are the Purple L group. So I do have to say there was a bit of a mix-up. Not really a mix-up, but when I originally did this reading this weekend, and I think it was on Sunday, I did all of the readings. I went to go get my videos together, edit it, so I can put it online for you to watch. And for some reason, the third pile got mixed up. Like, it just got messed up. I don't know what happened. It's some type of error I haven't seen before. So what I was gonna try to do was try to pull the same cards and redo it so that way it would be the same reading. But then I had a feeling, I'm like, well, this hasn't happened before, so maybe this is Spirit's way of telling me, let's scratch that, let's just redo it. And the only thing that I kept the same was the purple card on top, because that one I did remember, and that was one of the synchronicities, because the purple of your owl on there, the little jewel, the little gemstone, whatever you want to call it here, the purple was the same color. So I wanted to keep that the same, and then I figured, okay, the rest, you know, we'll just go with it. If something rings a bell, you know, I'll let you guys know if there is any cards that do pop up that are the same. But if not, you guys do get a redo, and this is who your person is supposed to be. So with that, I do have oracle cards selected. I am going to be selecting a few cards off during the recording. I'm going to be doing tarot. We're going to be taking a look at what their outlook or approach to love is, and then we're going to try to find out maybe like time frames as far as when they're born, when you might marry them. So with that being said, I am praying this one up close. So let's get into your reading, pile number 3. And with the L, and I did it with the other readings, the other decked piles too, the owl is known for being someone who's intelligent, wise. You might be dealing with an old soul. And with the eyes on this owl, I mean, it's just so big and bright. Like, I kind of just think like they might have kind of like an innocence to them, kind of the way that they view the world, kind of with excitement. Like, I kind of think of like someone who sees fireworks for the first time and they're just kind of like in awe of it. Just things like that. Or you know how with like little like toddlers and babies, how you can, like, especially like on Christmas, think of that, like when you give them a present and they're more entertained by the wrapping paper or the box that the present is in. That's kind of how I see. So you might be dealing with someone who's a little bit more simple, a little bit more laid back approach to life, and you know, maybe always constantly trying to learn new things as well, and they might have many interests. So that's what I'm getting with the L. I'm going to put your owl up here. I don't know if that's, yeah, that's in the frame. Okay. And the card on this one's a little dark, but maybe you can see it kind of. It says patience. So your person, I think I'm trying so hard to get everything out so fast I can't talk. I feel like that's what their life lesson is. So those are my like self-made cards that I created, kind of just more of a life theme in general. So that might be one of the lessons that they need to work on. But with them being an owl, they might be more patient, because with learning, you know, it does take time. I'm getting like some of you might be marrying a doctor or a lawyer, just came into my mind right now. That's what I'm channeling. Even a teacher. Just very, very intelligent person that you guys are going to marry. And I'm so sorry. I'm so scattered right now. This is a general reading, you guys, so please take what resonates. Please leave anything that doesn't resonate, you know, on the table, or keep an open mind, because this might be in the future. You might not know this person yet. with that being said, let's get to your oracle cards before I lose my mind and don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so for the fairy tale cards, we got Deception and Awakening. Align Your Life. From the Wild Offering, we have True Offering and Body. I think I'm going to slide these down here. And that's so funny. There's an owl right there too. Just another synchronicity I completely forgot of. I just wore it. For the animal, Dolphin and Sea Turtle. Let's see if I can put these there. I want you guys to be able to see them still. And then for the other remaining oracle cards, Journey and Serendipity. So, interesting batch. I also pulled tea leaf cards to see. So the first one is the Wheel, Bird Flying, and Stork. Okay, that one's a little off. Maybe if I put it here, you guys can still see that. Okay, now what I was going to do is I'm going to be shuffling traditional tarot to see what else we can find out aside from these oracle cards. So just bear with me while I do that. Okay, there's one. I need two more. One just decided to jump out. So there's two. I just need one more and we can get your reading started. And I do want to thank you guys for participating in this pick a card reading. I know my intro is kind of just everywhere right now. I'm so sorry. It just kind of, I was just really frustrated that I did a full-on reading and lost it. I was really sad about it because I wanted to post the pick card earlier. This was meant to be posted on Sunday, so thankfully I posted that other pick a card reading. If you haven't seen it, it's in my videos for my channel. But either way, thank you guys for viewing. I really appreciate it. Alright. So we're going to go in order. The Seven of Pentacles is what came out first. The Six of Wands. And the World. So I'm going to try to get that. Okay, so give me a little bit just to kind of go over everything because there is quite a bit of cards that we're going to be covering. And actually, the Deception card is catching my attention real quick, and I want to take a look at the guidebook because I have an idea of that one, but there's so many different meanings on some of them. Yeah, okay. So when I was talking earlier, when I was talking about the owl and how I said they kind of have like this innocence to them, with the Deception card, it's like the innocence of children reclaimed. So I do feel like they have that innocence. Like I feel like they're kind of like tough on the outside, but yet they're really soft and gentle on the inside. So kind of like your teddy bear kind of person is what I'm getting with that. And then while I'm looking at the fairy tale, let me just take a look at your Sleeping Beauty. With awakening, I want to say that they're like spiritually awakened, but let's take a look. I mean, that's just kind of what I'm intuitively. But for the meeting itself, time will lead to an awakening. The forest protects you. The sins of the parents, inherited guilt, generational patterns activated, ignorance of consequences, willfully hiding the truth. What I'm really drawn to is the ignorance of consequences. So even though they're like, I feel like you're dealing with a book smart type of person, more so. And in the sense that, I mean, like, when it comes to like tests and studying and learning, they're just like, you know, top of the game, you know. But when it comes to kind of like life, I feel like they're just kind of like, they do whatever. And I feel like that's where their consequences are coming in. Willfully hiding the truth. Maybe they might be dishonest at times. It could be with that one. But for me, honestly, what I'm thinking, I feel like it's a spiritual awakening. I feel like they're awakening to the truth. And it might be where they were like that in the past, but they're changing. So that's what I'm getting with that. Let's go on to your other cards. I really want to see what the true offering card says. So this one, may I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love, use me for the highest. I am yours alone. So I feel like they're very, very giving of themselves, of their time. Like they will always put you before, and they will always make sure that you're like their top priority. And it's not like you're ever going to be forgotten by them or anything like that. It's like they're always going to have attention. I feel like they're going to be the type that buys you gifts. I feel like they're going to go all out for you, like on holidays. I don't get the idea. I feel like they're going to be the type that remembers special holidays, your birthday, anniversary, special events, that sort of thing. I feel like this is someone very dependable that you can count on. Kind of almost like they're willing to sacrifice themselves. Like they're just going to put your needs before theirs is really what I'm getting with that. For body, I do feel like they really take good care of their body. So they might be an athlete. They might just enjoy going to the gym. They might just have, you know, a really healthy kind of like regime kind of thing going. Yeah, you're going to deal with someone like that. I feel someone attractive as well. With the Journey card, I feel that's going to be tying into the awakening. So I feel with that, what I'm getting is that they are their spiritual journey. And that's where that's coming from. Like it's something that's, like that's the number 2. So I feel it's a little bit newer to them in their life. And that's where that Align Your Life card is coming into play with this reading. That they're starting to put the pieces of their life together. So yeah, they were very smart. I feel like they're just, academically, they're just all-stars, is how I'm seeing it. But when it comes to just life in general, everything was just kind of scattered. And now with their spiritual awakening, they're starting to put the pieces back together the way that they're supposed to. So by the time that you meet them, those like broken, shattered pieces aren't going to be in play anymore. It's just that like right now, that's what they're pretty much going through. And serendipity, I feel like the way that you're going to meet this person is just going to be one of those things that's just very unexpected, and you just both happen to be at the same place at the same time. It might be someone that you knew from your past. I don't know if you, I wouldn't say For some of you, it might be where you have dated this person before, or where both of you were interested in each other and it didn't work out because just the timing wasn't right. And I feel like the universe is going to be conspiring to bring you guys together, and you just happen to both be there and it all just kind of works out. But for people, for this, if this is a new person, that you're going to be marrying, it's just going to be the right place and the right time. Regardless, it's going to be divine timing for all of you, regardless if it's a new person or someone you already know, or that you have like an acquaintance with, kind of thing. Now let's get into the tea leaf cards. That's what I wanted to get into, because what caught my attention was not only did you have the owl, you had the bird flying and the stork. So you have 3 birds, and I feel like your person's very independent. I feel like they're very carefree. They might be someone who kind of hums, tends to sing to themselves, or sing like in the shower kind of thing. They might be into karaoke as an activity with that. What else am I picking up? Trying to see what other... I feel like selfless is what came to mind. And that's just going back to the true offering. Very selfless, giving person that you're going to marry. Which is very sweet. And they are going to be a sweet person because of that. I do see that. Alright, well, the stork, let's read that one. That one says news of a birth or a new business opportunity. And then you have the bird flying, news is on the way. Sorry. So with the business opportunity, I think that just kind of goes back to their knowledge. They might have one of those higher, like they might be in like a business, work at a top company, brand kind of thing. I feel like they're just on top of their game. I feel like they're getting promotion after promotion, very hardworking and dedicated. They're gonna be able to take care of you financially, and that's going back, actually, that I'm looking at it, the 8 of Pentacles. They're going to be very hardworking, so they're not going to be like, just messing around, being lazy. I feel like you're going to have someone who really has their priorities straight. That's what I'm getting with this person. Like, yeah, work is going to be top up there, but I feel like you're going to be above it. They have their priorities straight. It's not where you're going to have to constantly worry. And I feel like there might be a little bit more considerate as far as your time and your efforts, and be like, kind of the person who'll text you, let you know what's going on, like, hey, I have to stay late at work, blah, 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 kind of thing. And they're not just kind of be like ghosting you, sort of, with that. But yeah, I do get with that from those birds. I feel just like they're soaring into new heights into their life. That's what I'm getting. So very accomplished person. Very, very accomplished, for sure. And then with the wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So that goes with the align your life card. That, those two kind of like just how everything's just kind of all scattered about. That's what that wheel is kind of talking about. And just, I love when the cards just coincide and just mesh well together like that. And it makes more sense of what I was trying to say. Hopefully, I hope. And so yeah, that's where I feel like they focus on everything, and it almost might be where they do have that work hard, play harder approach as well, just because I feel with the the 6 of Wands, I feel like they just like having attention and having a good time. Like, I feel like they're the life of the party in that aspect. I mean, that also applies to the work, though. I feel like they're very successful as well with that card, so it really ties into things. I almost feel like, yeah, they like to have fun, but they just kind of stress out so much that they just need to have fun. Like, they have to get out. So you probably won't be dealing with too much of a person who's going to try to be at home a lot. I feel like they're going to be someone who does enjoy traveling. That's also what the journey could also mean, represent. They probably have a very well-traveled person. They might travel for work as well. That might be another aspect of it. So With the world, I feel like they might be away from you at times because of their work. I also feel that there's possibly a distance between you guys where you live in different cities, different states, possibly even different countries. Could be something that comes into mind. It's also funny because you have like a bird right here, and that's like the fourth bird. So, actually, oh, I couldn't look it up. I don't know. I was gonna say, let me look up what, just in general, what birds represent. So you might want to do that in after the reading, or if you want to pause it right now and do that real quick just to see. But yeah, I feel like that's gonna be something, and that might tie into your serendipity card with the world, and that might be why it's kind of like if you are, just apart from this person, that's why it's just kind of gonna happen when you least expect it. Like it really is. It's just gonna be, you come from different, I don't want to say like culture kind of thing, but I just feel like you come from different places and you're just gonna end up meeting because you catch each other's eye. And I wouldn't say like, oh, love at first sight kind of thing, but you guys are gonna notice each other is what I'm saying. It's gonna be something, and that's where that serendipity is coming from. Now for your animals, the sea turtle I wanted to talk about first because ancient wisdom, and that's going back to your owl. So yeah, I really do think you're dealing with an old soul, very wise. However, they are going through their spiritual awakening, so they're kind of, they have a lot of knowledge. A lot of knowledge, not just from this, like from books. I feel just from their past lives, they probably have quite a bit. Now, the other part is survival, ancient wisdom, and endurance. You're being guided to clean out your emotional closet, confront your fears, and expand your sense of self. Your mind, body, and soul are intricately intertwined. It's not how you start or how fast you go, but rather how you follow through and execute your plans that will bring you your heart's desire. So yeah, very laid back. That's, just taking their time. They're not going to be in a rush. I don't feel like they're just constantly go, go, go. They probably are going to be a little bit more thorough with their plans on what they want to do. I feel like they will consider you, though, in everything that they do, because you're going to be so important to them. The fears caught my attention because that was in one of the other cards. And the true offering, may I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from offering. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about with the partying. Like they might enjoy drinking quite a bit. I don't know if other things I don't want to say. I'm not picking up on that though. But I feel like for me it's more of the fears that's coming through. Kind of insecurities that they've carried with them throughout their life. And that's kind of with the deception card, how, they have, like for me I see like I envision her kind of like trapped. And everything else is just surrounding her. And it's because it's like an extension of herself, kind of like for protection. And I feel like that's kind of what they're like. And also what I'm getting with that at the same time, and actually with the Sleeping Beauty card too, I'm sorry. Like you see how like, the thorns are surrounding her? Kind of the same thing. They've been hurt before, and they do carry those fears with them. I just lost my train of thought. I'm so all over the place right now because it's what I was coming through. Okay. Give me a second. Let's see if I can gather myself and my thoughts, because there's a lot going right now. I can't keep up with all of them. I'm getting the word trapped. They feel trapped. And because of that, because of those fears, this person might not be somebody who's just gonna give you their heart. It's not going to be like no silver platter right away. They may not be trusting is what I'm getting as well. And they do have doubts. That's the other thing I'm getting. I don't see doubts, but that's the word I was getting that's coming. So yes, you are going to be their number one. Yes, you're going to be their priority. Yes, they're going to love you and care for you. I feel like they're going to spoil you, especially on your birthday. When you do get married and the proposal comes, I feel like it's going to be this huge offering. And the thing about this, that even though they might not open up to you right away, once they do, you'll know that their love is genuine. Because I feel like this person is very, very genuine, sweet, loving. Yeah. Now let's go to the dolphin. Intelligent, grace, playfulness. That goes back to being wise. Very smart person that you're dealing with. Playfulness. So they do like to party. They do like to have fun. They like escaping. They might, instead of, just a movie and dinner, like, hey, let's go ice skating. Let's play video games at home. Maybe not the best example because I know, video games. That's just what came to mind. Let's go bowling. Let's go down to the beach. Hey, why don't we go to this theme park? Kind of thing. You're going to travel, have fun. That's what I'm getting with them. So they are very wise, but I do feel like they have, they're young at heart. They're very young at heart. And then, let's see, you're being guided to be like a child, have fun and enjoy life. There you go. So, be playful, spontaneous, enthusiastic, and carefree. Find what excites you, make your mark in the world. We are here to experience and expand and create what we desire. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums up your person very well. Just very smart. They like to have fun, carefree, laid back approach to life. So I feel like you guys are going to have a really, really good relationship. Also with the world, I feel like you're going to be the person who completes it. Like, I just see this half, because you see how it's like tied together. I feel like this is going to be your soulmate that you're going to marry with that. And then, it's like two halves coming together, and that's where it's going to complete it. So that's what I have for that. Now, the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get time frames as far as have months. So when was your person born? Let's ask that. What month was this person born? So maybe this can give you like a little bit of a hint. I'm using these tea leaves still, so let's see. First one, month of March. We're going to do another one. May. Okay, so your person might be born March, May. It could be between the time frame of March through May, the months of March through May. That's how I should word it. Or it could also be that you have somebody born in the springtime. I believe March is still considered winter time because it's kind of like, I don't know if like in the middle of the month that the fall seasons, the seasons change. Google it, guys. And then I don't know my signs for those months. I'm so sorry, but if you want to take a look to kind of get an idea. What I'm getting with the tarot cards, they might be an earth sign, a fire sign. So I don't know if that applies. I'm sorry. I don't know on those. Now, the other important question is, what month will you guys get married? So, I know you probably may have already thought about this even before meeting the person that you're going, that's going to ask you to marry them. But, let's see what the cards say. May, okay. May is actually a really pretty time usually, I don't know how people get married in summer. I mean, I know Weather's usually pretty, but it's so hot. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're getting married to, so, right? Speaking of summer, July. So there you go. You might have a spring wedding, you might have a summer wedding is what I'm coming to with that. And then the other thing that I wanted to do, I have numbers. So I wanted to get a see. Maybe we can find out how much of an age difference there is. So let's see. I will do 2 numbers as well. Now, if I get a 0, then it's going to be where they're not older than you, up to whatever number I get, but we'll see when the number comes out. Okay, so 3. Now, this could be 3 months, 3 years older, or just an age difference. You know, you could be older than them, they can be younger, whatever, because you never know. And so that's the first number. 7. Okay, so they can be, I wonder, they might be 37 right now, the person that you're going to marry, now that I put it like that. But it might be a 3-month to 7-month age gap, or it can be anywhere from 3 years to 7 years difference between the two of you. Awesome. Okay, next what we're doing is the Whispers of Love Oracle. And what I wanted to do with these is I wanted to see what their approach to love is, or their outlook on love, kind of a little sample of maybe what a relationship will be with like this person if you're not already married to them. I mean, if you're married to them, then, you know, hopefully it resonates. I hope some parts of it does. But for the rest of you that are waiting for your divine masculine, your soulmate, just, you know, the person that you're going to marry, let's see. So I'm doing 3 of these. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Number 2, spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. You guys, these cards are already, there's synchronicities from what I've said. So act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you always consider them. Okay, let me start with that one. I just feel like they're always going to be considerate. Whether you, like, especially when you're with them, like if you're already with them, especially if they're going to be traveling, they're going to be not with you, like they're outside of the house, the home kind of thing, you're always going to be in the back of their mind. I feel like you are dealing with a very loyal, giving, loving person. I feel like they're not going to forget about you. You're not going to have to wonder, are they thinking about me? I feel like this person, once you find them, like it's a done deal. There's no one else. And I don't know if I mentioned this in any of the other readings, or if this came across in the first pile 3 recording that I did, the first reading. But what I get with them is it's going to be like Rihanna's Only Girl in the World. So that song where they're going to make you feel like you're the only girl in the world. Like, I feel like that's what your person's going to do. And that's how they're going to be with you. With the romance, I feel like that's the true offering. Like I was saying before, like I feel they're really going to spoil you on your birthday, on anniversaries, Christmas, or, you know, whatever holidays groups, you know, celebrate. No, please, no. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm sorry. By that, but I feel like holidays, celebrations are going to be a big deal. Parties, the wedding, just the proposal alone is going to be a big deal. So I feel like, yes, they're going to wine you, dine you, romance you. It's going to be, they're going to sweep you off your feet. You're really dealing with a romantic is what I'm feeling as well. On top of that, especially with your romance, this is going to be your Prince Charming, or, you know, your princess, Princess Charming. I don't know how you want to go about that, whatever you want to call them. I feel that's, yeah, they're gonna, it's just, it's going to be better than the movies, because it's going to be your guys' story, and it's going to be beautiful. And spiritual connection. So like I was talking about with the world, how I was saying before that you guys are going to be completing each other because you guys are soulmates. There's your spiritual connection confirming that. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So you guys known each other. And I mentioned how they're an old soul and they have past lives and knowledge from them. I'm guessing you guys have already been together, like, in either many lifetimes or at least the previous one, and you guys decided to, you know, come back for this one. And that's what I have. I'm just curious, with it being your soulmate and talking about past lives, let's get a number here. So okay, 4. So is that right? Yeah. It just looks weird. You probably may have had 4 lifetimes already with them. And let's just do one more, because I know this is a general reading and 4 is not going to apply to everybody. Because it could be more, it can be less. So let's go with 4 to 6 possibly lifetimes that you've shared with them. It could be less though. I feel, you know, it might be just because of it being a general reading. I'm sorry. I was looking at the cards. I was just trying to see. You have a 9 there. You have a 10. You have a 7 for that. Okay. So that's what we have for you guys. And just one last card. And this one is just this one's for you. And what is the spirit, your angels, your ancestors' advice to you regarding the person that you're going to marry. So let me shuffle those and I will but congrats guys. That's honestly, I feel like you're getting a really good catch. So congrats. And if you do get married between those months, you have a summer wedding, you know, you're gonna have to let me know because I want to hear about it. Alright, let's cut this. And acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So that's beautiful. So I feel for you, really, I feel like that's more geared to you. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Show yourself self-love, self-respect, you know, care about yourself. With showing love to others, I think that's only going to benefit you. One, because it's going to be less stressful in the end, because, you know, yeah, drama can be a little exciting at times. But not when it's in your life, you know, you don't want it to happen to you. And when you're loving, you know, you just bring in positivity. And by showing love, you get that back. That comes back to you. So, but really, you know, kind of because of it being with these cards here, with the spiritual connection and the acceptance, you need to be whole on your own as well. Because see how it's only tied here and it's only tied down here? I don't know if you can see it there. Maybe that's a little bit better, but how it's tied up here and it's tied down here. So this is them and this is you. You need to make sure that your cup is full, that you are, because with this person of them being away from you, make sure you know how to be happy with your own company first. I feel like you just need to accept who you are, love yourself as you are, so that you can bring your full cup. And then you guys have this gigantic cup to share of love. So that's what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 3. Thank you guys so much again for stopping by, participating. I really apologize. I think this reading was probably better than the last one, to be honest, anyways. So hopefully you liked it. If you did, please like this video, share it if somebody else might relate to it, kind of wondering. If it does resonate, or you just really enjoyed this reading, let me know in the comment section below as well. And if you haven't subscribed and did enjoy it, please subscribe. I do post a lot of pick a card readings. That's pretty much what I'm posting at this point. And click on that bell icon so you do get notified once I do post another pick a card reading. But thank you guys so much again, and I appreciate all your time, and I'm sending you lots of love, light, healing, and blessings your way. And thank you guys again. Bye, pile number 3.